Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, welcome back to your boy, the Sean Devway Show. I love y'all. What's going on with my lighting in here? Oh well, whatever. I'm still cute. So, hello, welcome back to my show. Oh my goodness. Shout out to my boy Alicia. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna talk about everything BET awards. Oh my goodness. We're actually gonna roast them because why not? I mean, shout out to the BET Awards, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it, whatever. So I love you guys. I love you. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay. Hit the like button as you come in. It's already almost 400 of y'all in here, and I deserve yes everything. Yes. So thank y'all for being here. Hit the like. Now you know I came here to be extremely messy. Y'all, after this live, I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna talk about Cardi. Literally, like, I'm gonna come back so quick that you don't even have to leave the live. And we're gonna get into Cardi. Absolutely. But this live is about the BET awards, okay? And Cardi won there. So I'm Cardi. Cardi wasn't there to take a lotto to the fair. It seemed Cardi doesn't care. Cardi wasn't there. Lotto had to put it on the floor by herself. When clout chasing goes wrong. So of course Lotto clout chased Cardi by getting Cardi on this track. Yeah, of course. You know, can't get Nicki hit. Why not you? Cardi, what you doing, girl? How you doing? So she got Nicki to get on to help her put her on the floor. Absolutely. With the slow rapper herself, Latto. So we're hooked on Phonics, Latto, and Cardi B did this song, Put It On the Floor. Now, we didn't care about the song until Cardi got on it. No one cared about, just like Savage. No one cared about, nobody cared about Pegasus' song, Savage, until my girl Beyonce got on the song. It's the same thing. Now, y'all know, Latto can't produce no hits on her own. Okay? She's not engineered for all of these. She's not engineered for all of these. Okay? Her biggest hits always have a feature or remix. You know, like Mariah Carey. You know, and all of these, and all of these, and all of that. Okay? So since she's not really capable of doing a hit on her own, because she tried to do that song with Glorilla, my girl, I took her nigga down. Her. That's my girl. So she did a song with my girl Glorilla, y'all. And that song didn't go nowhere. It didn't go nowhere. It was played on like 2-3 radio stations, and that was it. Payola. So clearly Latto ain't got no payola. That's what that word. That's what that word. She think because she beige that people just gonna play her track. You know, beige skin privilege. So that people don't. And that's what that word. So of course she had to get Cardi, somebody else on this track, so the track I don't know matter because it did matter, you know, because her up there by herself. Let's get into the performance. So this segment is going to be the performances, okay? So Latto performed, Put It On the Floor. Okay, now y'all know Cardi. She usually be there to perform the singles with people because, you know, it helps the single go even higher, right? Because not everybody's heard this song, especially the people that watch B of the T, okay? Especially everybody that watch the EBT Awards. Not everybody know everybody music, okay? Now these young people, this is their chance to get the old heads, you know, and whatnot to listen to their music too. You know, instead of us just turn to the next station. Because, well, so I'm here flipping all of this mumbling, you know, it's a lot of it just, all y'all sound the same. Like y'all weird. Okay, so this was her opportunity, you know, to get the song Put It On the Floor, you know, like out there, you know, on the EBT Awards. So of course, Cardi was not there. We knew. So we all knew. Like I told y'all, it was rumored because I have real sources, and it was rumored that Quavo and Takeoff. Offset was going to perform a tribute to Takeoff. And that allegedly Offset is on the feature of Quavo's new music that he got coming out. Okay? So behind the scenes, because you know both of them was just in Paris. Offset was in Paris and Quavo was in Paris. Absolutely, that's what that word. And we knew it had to be some dealings. It's like, okay, well, something is, you know, brewing, you know, because of what these sources are saying. And it's also part of the reason, like I said yesterday, part of the reason why there's friction between Cardi and Offset. Now, that's not the only reason. There's plenty of other reasons. But that is definitely one of them because we all know Quavo don't like Cardi and Cardi don't like Quavo. And that's what that word, they don't like each other. They don't like each other or well. So that's what that word. That's what that word. So this would have been a perfect opportunity for Cardi to come to the BET Awards because again, she got her about to be husband on stage performing with the cousin-in-law from hell, and Latto was performing the song that they got on the charts right now, Put It On the Floor. So Cardi had plenty of reasons to be here. You know, type of situation. Okay? Now, Cardi, I know she was up here listening to me, and I was like, now, Cardi, girl, damage control, you be going to the BET Awards with your husband, girl. And Cardi was just like, no. Nigga, no. So, Cardi's like, no, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going because them. Okay? Now, she ain't got no problem with Latto. She ain't got no problem with Latto. But, you know, Latto is a clout chaser. You know, Latto ain't no real bitch. Okay? Latto is a fake ass bitch. Okay? And she know that. You know, about her. Like, she ain't got no problem with her. She ain't did nothing to her. You know, Cardi ain't got no issue with Latto. She just fake. You know? And most of us don't like to hang out with outwardly fake people. So it's like, clearly, Latto's fake. You know, and because all type of reasons, I can say that a lot of it's fake, and none of them have anything to do with Nicki Minaj, literally. So if you thought it was that, it's not. Because every reason I have has nothing to do with Nicki. I promise you. Latto has a valid reason to not like Nicki. It's how I feel. I'm not unbiased. So yeah, I can completely understand Latto not liking her. From what they went through, what we saw, you know, publicly. And Nicki hanging up in the face, all of that. Girl, she gonna put it in the song. Click on it for she finished the sentence. Yes, Nicki. Yes. Yes, Monica. But anyways, not here nor there. But still, whatever. And so we can completely understand that. But a lot of fake. But whatever. But this song is cute. You know, this song, you know, put on the flow. You know, all her songs to me, she just sounds slow, but whatever. It's really hooked on Phonicky. It's really, you didn't like literature. You didn't like, you know, none of those classes. English, none of it. It's boring. Is what it gets. So to be an MC, but only, you know, can say a few words. It's just like whatever. I use some of these words. So, and she got up there by herself in beige. Okay, she was up there beige and alone. All right. Now the performance was cute, absolutely. But Latto, you're giving surgically thin. Okay. You were winded immediately. Immediately, you were winded. I'm like, why are you winded already? There were certain dances that you were doing. Okay, like the pool palace. I saw you doing the pool palace. We did that first. It's not part of your generation. Okay, snap it. That belonged to us. You tried it. Okay, so when she was doing the pool palace, sugar, when she was like, "Cause nobody tell her to do that." I'm like, "Girl, you was not even from the A like that. Like you was not doing the pool palace. No, you was. You wasn't even born. You were like 1. I'm like, girl." What's happening? I'm like, girl, you wasn't here. Like, it's annoying. I'm like, girl, you saying it like you were here, you weren't. Girl, you missed her phones and all that. You missed it. Girl, it happened. Is she gonna do the hustle in the next performance? Do the hustle. I'm like, girl, leave our stuff alone. Stop trying to bring our stuff back. No, let our be. That's for us when we are like barbecues and at the club and they do a throwback and went, hey, okay. And that's for us. It ain't for y'all. Y'all want to mumble rap and all of that? No, y'all. They need to hear this. Now y'all want to drip down, break top. Y'all want all of that. That's what that work. Nah. Y'all want it down. Boy, y'all want all of that. That's y'all. This ain't what you want. That's y'all that belong to y'all. Y'all can have that. Okay? But y'all gonna leave the pool pals now. Y'all gonna leave that alone. Santana big round back ass doing the chicken head or something. No, you can leave that alone over there, up there tearing up them people's stage. Up there knocking screws and stuff out the stage, trying to do what we need. You do not get to get her what you got for. You don't get to do none of that. She too in like I was like, hey, that's for us. No, y'all, it's annoying. You want to be up there talking about some no, because this needs to happen. This needs to be discussed. We've been letting them get away with this for quite some time. Just trying to take all the no. No. Y'all want all this bullshit on TikTok and all of that? Do it. Y'all want to do what we did? No. We still alive. We ain't dead. We still here. We got this. Like that's not even trying to, Lord. It's just destroying people's stage. Doing the chicken head and all of that. No. Very 2006. Very 2003. Yeah, big. I'm gonna say so all this back. Doing the chicken head and all of that. Like you got too much back for the chicken head. You ain't even doing that right. You too early. And I'm like, no. That's why I belong to us. And then with the thing like, girl, you got grab. You gotta get grab. Girl, you ain't doing that right. Just when y'all do the cha-cha slide. We like Charlie Brown. I be looking at y'all like, what the is that? That's the Finding Nemo. Because now, as long as we alive, let us have our stuff. That belongs to us. That's what that work. And now she up here, Latto. Girl up here trying to do the poo out. I'm like, last time, and I'm like, okay. I said I shot it low. You got to. Because see, he was around with all of that. You weren't. Once you were like 12 on that show, which ran free, you were like 11, 15, 16. I'm like, girl, shut up. Like, girl, you weren't even here from none of that. Girl, you want to be like down so bad you not. I'm just like, ugh, girl. You're not my kind of girl. Like, but anyways, move right along. If I was rudely interrupted by her trying to steal from us, not because y'all been stealing from us, it's gross. So, hair flip. If Chingy ain't up there performing, I should have seen about Chicken Head. Nah. The Yang twins on the stage. I don't want to hear no Where the boy with the hand, with the arm? Where he at? That ain't him. Now back to the program now. Now Latto was up here by herself, winded as hell, y'all. And that's what that word. She up here, I feel like shot it low. It's like, sex doesn't count as exercise. I mean, like it can be, but it's not like a little exercise. I'm about to exercise, babe. Because sometimes you just be laying there. It's a lot of energy going, yeah. There's a lot of energy or what? To be like, yeah. That's it, yeah. Yeah. Daddy. Like that. Sometimes you just lay there. The doggy style coming, you kind of just got to tune it up. It's just tuned it up. It's just tuned it up. You're not doing much besides being. So, at least ride it. Hot guy, I think I'm being bad. So, nigga. So, sex doesn't count as exercise, Latto, because I saw that you on stage when you got that dry. You see a poor girl, and you was like, and somebody, you didn't see your exercise. Because why are you so winded? What that word? I need y'all to get us. Y'all are definitely surgery girls. Okay, you gotta stop forgetting that just because you're gonna lay on the table doesn't mean you're fit. You didn't go get surgery on your organs. You didn't go get surgery on your lungs. You didn't go get surgery on your fatigue. You didn't go get surgery on none of that. I have nothing. What man? 21 Invisible Savage. How many bodies you got? Hope it ain't more than a few. Latto, you were excommunicated. You ain't hear him? He had a pile of chair. He did. Are you All of you hoes need. Okay. Slaughter Gang CEO. They were something. Open your mouth. So 21 Invisible Savage. Girl, that's who. 21 sleep with everybody but her, Savage. Because I'm pretty sure 21 Savage had a lot of intercourse yesterday. She just wasn't one of the people. That's all. He probably was about 5 yesterday. She wasn't one of the 5. Yeah. And then she, my man, anything I can keep a secret with my man, when I private, I'm keep it a secret because everything is so public. No, girl, you don't want to be embarrassed. As soon as you come out and say that you were 21, all 54 of his side chicks, including me, gonna come forward and let you know that we all sleep with him. We waiting on you. We waiting on you. We waiting on you. We waiting on you. We wait. Excuse me? You go with who? Oh, you keep him in secret. Oh, okay. Oh, girl. Girl, I thought she was about that girl. False alarm, ladies. False alarm, girl. All right, Wednesday. All right, girl. By Thursday. By Saturday. You stupid Saturday. Girl, because Monday is running them up. Huh. Miss Monday is running them up. Because, yeah. Okay, Monday. All right. You tried. Huh. Let her have said that. Because you already girl, please. Girl, so she ain't stupid. Yeah, she may be stupid with other stuff. But man, girl, who is Monday? Latto. Latto is Monday. Okay. And she would have had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday up. If she would have came forward talking about some 21 is my man. This is my man, my mansion, and my money. Girl, she know better. Now, she want to be able to keep her secret, because that's all he is. Girl, please. It's claiming an invisible for me. Because if I was a celebrity like that, girl, please. Ain't no way in the world. I would have been like JT on my phone. Pop! Yeah, get your ass over here. All up in her. Who the hell is that? All you allowed to say is hello. See your body language, you like this. Y'all, is y'all say hello in Swahili? I better get over there. You better be new. You better be orderly. Because you gotta be speaking another goddamn language. Hello is all you was allowed to say. That don't know what we're doing. You shouldn't know what we're doing after this, so we're going nothing. For what? Get her beat up there. Because that's all that's gonna happen. You tried. Like, I would have been just like this. Pop, yeah. Come here. Yeah, that was me. And bring my phone with you. Just like that's my phone, you my man. Both y'all need to come here. Get all of my property. Get back over here, please. The phone and my human. Girl, please. Like, you at the BET Awards single as hell talking about I want to thank my man. Please stop thanking invisible people. Girl, please. Not my man. Because everybody in the audience, everybody like, who she go with? She gonna be? Who she go with? Go, let me go check the neighborhood out. Girl, she got on them. Girl, that's news to me. Everybody in the audience on their phones trying to figure out who she go with. Girl, because you look lonely as hell up there on that stage. So, nigga, here when they sat there with you, he ain't probably. Your mama dead too. So I'm like, where? She's like, honey, I'm like, okay. 21 was probably somewhere deep inside the next woman with the BT Awards playing in the background, just stopped mid pump, like, man. He's like, who? You got a name? Do he know we sleeping together? You wore Drake? Do he know I'm smashing? Do he know that? Like, 21. Right deep inside, or right Sunday, girl, or still was Saturday, girl. Girl, So, yeah, her performance was cute. I will say that about Latto's performance. It was cute. I liked that she moved around a lot. She did a lot of dance and other. Look, I'm like totally belongs to us, whatever. So she did a lot of dance, and I like that. I did not like that she was winded. That the background, the track playing in the background, you heard more of that than you heard her. And you can tell that she was winded as well because the track was finishing before her. So a lot of the words that she was getting to in the track, like when she was talking, because that's all rap is talking. It's not like it's singing. So it's way easier than like being on key while winded because you're doing a lot of moving around. That's why people like Beyonce, Usher, Michael Jackson, like all of them. That's why they were so amazing because they could do all of that dancing and you had no idea like what them singing live. You're just like, oh my God, like you, because I would have been, because Michael Jackson would do a 247 count and then say, all I want to say is that they don't really care about the us. Like, I'm like, you can breathe. He'll do the smooth criminal all the way down to the ground, girl. He'll go down to the ground, girl. And then he'll come back up and he'll say, Eddie, you okay? So, Eddie, I said, oh my God. I was like, well, you're good. You are good. Joe was whooping y'all ass. Joe, y'all up. Because Michael, wow. This same thing with Beyonce. I thought, oh my God, she just sung 3 albums and didn't get winded at all. I said, oh my God. She had afforded to hit the whole the solo thing in Baby Boy. And then she was like, we stepping up to this shit. So don't you fight it. I'll be like, girl, you can sing, girl. I'll be like, Beyonce, girl. She did all that back stuff there with the One in the World routine, girl. She all over the place. She all over the place. And they just like, then get back to business. I mean, like, damn. And then you got her up there. She a lot of. Oh man, I'm like, wait a minute. Even right here on the floor, she was quiet as church out mouth. I'm like, what is going on? Look, that was real. That was real. Look, that was real. She was really that tired. She was tired. This is a lot. This is a lot. It's the surgery girls. The surgery girls be really feeling like they in shape. Girl, you not. Girl, you know you ain't in shape, right? Just smoked 17 cigarettes, 3 blunts, took 4 shots, and now you out here trying to say something. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand. And you wonder why. Like, okay. But whatever. So yeah, other than her being winded and letting the background vocals of the track do more rapping than her performance was good. She did a good job. And she did a good job. I think it would have been better with Cardi. But it is what it is. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, so everyone can. Please hit the like. I love you guys. So let's move on from Latto. Latto, who else performed? There was some good performances. I'll give BT that. Oh, this was wonderful. So Quavo. Yes, Quavo. And Offset, yeah. They did a tribute to Takeoff while performing at the BET Awards. So I do want to shout out the BET Awards for making this happen because I think that it was very necessary for this to have happened. Again, if Cardi B, just keeping it real, if Cardi B had love for, like, real love for Takeoff, I feel like she should have been here. I do. Cardi B did a tweet and shouted out Latto's performance, which I feel like she was good because they were on the song together and she wasn't there. Cardi wasn't there. So shouting out her performance, I think that was great. Shout out to Cardi for that. But I believe that Cardi should have been here too. If Takeoff meant something to you, with Quavo and Takeoff being able to put their differences aside and do this for Takeoff, I think that you should have been there too. Because you try to make it seem as if if Takeoff meant something to you, then I feel like you should, like when you went to his funeral, I feel that this is no different than paying tribute. You've been on this stage with Takeoff multiple times. They performed at the BET Awards together, the Migos and Cardi B. So I think if he truly meant something to you, that you should have been there, at least in the audience, if you didn't want to be on stage. I think that would have, you were definitely invited. Why would the BET Awards not invite you? I think that this could have been, a moment for you to show that you care about, because Cardi's performed at the BET Awards plenty of times. The last time Cardi performed was with the Migos at the BET Awards. She was pregnant with Wave, and they performed that one song. I forgot what it was. That song was real cute, and I love Cardi performing. I do. I love Cardi when she performs. I think Cardi is a good performer. I do. I think that she is. She knows how to rock a microphone. She knows how to dance. She can move around well, according to like this. I think Cardi is a great performer. Even with her performing on the BET Awards with the Migos and she was pregnant with Wave, I think she blew me away. I'm just like, oh my gosh, she is so cute. Like, and how she just come out, she's so commanding with this, and people love seeing her. So, yeah, I think that Cardi is a wonderful performer. I really do. I think that she can work a stage. People really enjoy seeing her up there. She knows how to get people pumped and hyped, and whatnot. She knows how to do all that. She knows how to control a crowd. She does. She'd be a good hostess for anything because she's a great performer. I do. I think all of her performances. I've never had any issues with any of Cardi's performances. I think she usually does a really good job. With her performances, and even the last one when she was pregnant with Wave, I thought Cardi killed that. Like, she came out and set the BET Awards on fire. Like, she absolutely did. Like, it was like when Cardi came out there. So yeah, and all three members of Migos were present on stage. So that's a monumental moment because that was like their last performance all together, and even Wave, was there. In her stomach, but I mean, he was there. So I think that it would have been a nice thing for Cardi to have, even if she just came out on stage, to just, I think that would have been nice. But she decided not to. She don't have to. I'm not, there's no force play here. Like, oh, she doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to do. But I think that if you can publicly say how much you care for someone, or, like when Tasha posted that skit or the TikTok video about Takeoff, and then Cardi comes and says, my man, Offset still struggles, and herself, we struggle with the loss of him. So I feel like if you struggle with the loss of him, why not come pay homage? And why not do that? Again, y'all all work together. Y'all kind of came out like around the same time, within the same amount of like 5 years, like y'all were like kind of excelling all at the same time. So I just feel like that would have been nice for Cardi to do. Put the differences aside. If she can put her differences aside with Offset and still show up places with him and go places together, showing up with family and stuff like that, if they can put their differences aside and show up for that, then I feel like they should have put their differences aside and done this together too, because Cardi B honestly is an intricate role with the Migos. She is. It's like they were almost looked at as a group, you know, all of them together, because they did make really good music. They did. I enjoyed their music together, the times that they would collaborate with one another. I liked it. I thought it was a good look. So yeah, shout out to Takeoff and Quavo for putting their differences aside and being able to do this performance, because it was great. It was great. I was just like, oh, like the whole time I was just like, this is so wonderful. I was happy. I was really happy to see this. So again, shout out to BET for that. I appreciate BET for making sure that this performance happened, because it was so much necessary. So again, shout out to BET for this. This was wonderful. I also think that this shows that Cardi B and Offset have a lot of static between each other, because again, the Migos members, Quavo and Takeoff, did not necessarily care for Cardi B. They didn't. It was even rumored that they felt that she was breaking up the group, that, you know, she's the reason why they were, you know, dissolving, you know, and whatnot. So again, I don't know the exact reason that Cardi doesn't care for you know, them. And they remember the backstage incident. I believe it happened last year. Was it last year? Yeah, last year, with behind this backstage when Takeoff did the tribute to when Quavo did the tribute to Takeoff alone. Offset and Quavo had an altercation backstage, and Cardi was saying that both of them were too, you know, y'all too old for this. You know, like y'all, neither one of you are right now. Like both of y'all are wrong, you know, is what Cardi was saying. So you could tell that Cardi does have a disdain for Quavo, that she does not care for him, because they didn't talk. You know, when Cardi and Offset were backstage and P and all of them came back there, when Offset came to confront Quavo about removing him from the tribute, of him doing it alone, it was the Grammys. Okay, thank you. I was at the Grammys. So when he came to do that, and they got into their spat, Cardi did not speak to Quavo. So if you listen, you'll hear they don't speak. Like they don't speak at all. They literally do not speak at all. So you could tell, because you would at least heard like a hello, hey Quavo, or hey Cardi. There was nothing. It was just Offset and Quavo talking, and they weren't talking. They were yelling. And then P kind of got in it, and then when the altercation happened, that's when Cardi spoke. You know, when Cardi was just like, you know, y'all too old for this. Both of y'all were wrong. You know, blah blah blah. That's so you could tell that. I feel like Cardi was there to back Offset within that moment, because she knew tempers would probably rise. She probably knew Offset was angry when he went back there upon approach. She already knew, like, maybe let me go with you, because you gonna go back there and turn up. Like, I can feel it. So she followed him, and that situation happened. So for them going from that, Offset and Quavo going from that to this is great. I'm glad. The life is way too short for them to not be speaking to one another. If Takeoff wasn't an example of that, I don't know what is. Like he's gone, and he's young guy, and he's gone, and innocent, somebody that wasn't doing nothing to no one. Shout out to Angela. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Angela. Happy birthday. So, and thanks for the super sticker. Starlight says hi, Starlight. So I'm glad that they could get along long enough to. I'm not even gonna say long. I hope that they stay getting along. I hope that Quavo and Takeoff stick together, because family is very important, especially in a game like this. It's very important. So I think they need to stick together. I do. Like, they got in this celebrity world, especially. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Thank y'all all so much for being here. You can please take a moment and hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. It's over 1K in the building. We should have way more likes than that. So please hit the like button. It's free. Shout out to my moderators because they keep saying it in the chat. Please hit the like, please hit the like. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, so I'm glad. I'm glad that they got along for this. This was wonderful. This was wonderful. It was really good to see. So shout out to Quavo and Offset for getting together and doing this. Was a really good moment. A really good moment. I was happy to see it. I thought it was great. And I'm glad that the rumors were true. This is the first time a rumor that I've heard, about them getting back together. I'm glad it's true. And now some people are saying that this was just for the performance, but I don't feel that way. I really don't. I feel that they have to have spoke to one another. And then again, with rehearsals and stuff like that, you're going to consistently see this person. So I think they're working it out. I think they're working it out. I think a lot has happened. I think they've all heard each other a lot, because I'm not even going to say what rumor has. I'll put it on coffee, but I'll put the rumor about the Migos and Cardi B. I'll put that on coffee. So make sure that you're subscribed to Coffee and with our celebrity dark stories. I'll put that. Actually, it's not even a long video. Maybe I'll do that today if I have time and get that together and drop that on Coffee. The story about Cardi B and the Migos. The real problem that they have and why Cardi B allegedly was the reason that the Migos were dispersing. So we'll get into that over with our celebrity dark tea on Coffee. So make sure you are subbed to Coffee. Absolutely. So y'all, this was wonderful. This was wonderful. Shout out to the Migos again. Rest in peace, Takeoff. This was great. This was absolutely great. Made me smile. So Chief Keef performed at the BET Awards after being banned for 10 years. Moving right along. We said this already. No, we said this. What's other performances? What's other performances? No, that was other performances. I know it. All right. So Lizzo and Trick Daddy performed Nan. Absolutely. So Trina. Lizzo and Leatherface performed Nan at the EBT Awards. And that's what that was. So Burger Trina was at these awards. Talk about some that man. I'm like, girl, you ain't tired of singing this song, girl. Why you ain't singing that from that? Oh, they removed that album. Oh, that's what that word. So Burger Trina, Pizza Trina, Lasagna Trina, Catfish Nuggets and Fries Trina, Fish and Chips Trina, girl. Ooh, girl. On my way. Now, y'all saying she pregnant in the chat. She ain't say she's pregnant. It ain't on no social media that Trina pregnant. As far as I'm concerned, that is flaming hot. As far as I'm concerned, that is flaming hot and French dips. As far as I know, that is a crab boil. That's all that word. That is Golden Corral. With Pringles. As far as I know, that's chili. Baby back red. far as I know, them cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster. Let's go to Red Lobster. They got the cheddar biscuits. So as far as I know, girl, this ain't Burger King, but you can't always have it your way. As far as I know, girl. As far as I know, that it's Pizza Hut. Nigga, as far as I know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, what's wrong with Trina? You know, she can't afford no surgery right now. That's all that word. So she just, I don't know why she got that bodysuit on shake like that for. I said, girl, Mrs. Claus with a wig on. Nigga. So shout out to Trina. I said, go with the Lizzo and Trick Leatherface Daddy, make a song, girl. So that's what that word. And so come about she's 50. So what they got to do with anything? She should have been looking like this. They want to push perfection, be perfect. I don't give a damn. And she was almost 60. So Janet on the whole to 60, she looks amazing. Right, Tina Turner was 83. Looked amazing. What that mean? And like 40 is literally the new 20. It's 40-year-olds that look better than fucking teenagers. Honestly. So I mean that's an excuse. That no. And doesn't matter that she's fit so like right, and Janet don't wear catsuits. Thank you. Janet act like she on her way to look, 60. And Janet looks damn good. Janet looks amazing. Look at Erykah Badu. Looks amazing. But they look amazing because they want to. And they don't push perfection. She do. Zame princess, just mind your business. These Pringles are endless. So just because we no, girl, please, that's an excuse. I know some that's 50 that's bad. Like, girl, I know a 55-year-old right now that they will literally have to show you their ID. Be like, ain't no way in the world you 55, girl. Like, yeah, all that's over with. This ain't the 90s and stuff no more. No, there's all type of ways that you can keep yourself looking toys for a very long time. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of beautiful people. Look at Angela Bassett. Like, girl, she looks like that because she takes care of herself. Trina can do the same thing. That's what that word. That's her on this stage with high blood pressure and hypertension. That's up there, dude. Stomping on the damn stage like that. What the stage do to you, Trina? What the stage do to you, girl? So I'm your hair flip. So that's what that word, doom. I mean, we love us some Trina. Don't Trina. That's y'all girl. I could never really get into her. But I mean, shout out to the ones that could. Because she lost it when she said, matter of fact, get that dude. I said, what? Excuse me? All right. So, yeah. As soon as I heard that, I turned that off and turned on. All you ladies pop, yep, like this. Shake your body, don't stop. I turned that off and listened to don't. Can't trust no. That because girl, kind of made sense. I'm like, Trina doesn't make sense. I'm like, gee, whatever. So yeah, I don't really feature Trina. I don't really feature her. But a shout out to the people that do. I mean, shout out to y'all. What happened? Even Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim looks great. Leper Kim. Oh, Leper Kim look good, y'all. Neck down. Leper Kim. Megan. Leper Kim, girl. Yay. Leper Kim look good. I mean, she looked like, she shaped like Mojo Jojo. You know, off the Powder Puff Girls. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Leprechaun, she look good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So shout out to Lizzo and Leatherface, yeah, for performing now for the 167,000 times. Gone, y'all. Gone, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's get into the fashion. This ain't the fashion, Lord, because Trina, that bodysuit is screaming. You should have never put me on, girl. You look a mess, girl. Trina, girl, you looked a mess. Your hair was cute, but girl, you looked a mess, girl. Mm-hmm. So I Spy, we do have our performances. So I Spy, she performed. Her performance was cute. I mean, it was okay. She gives mediocre. Like all of her songs literally sound the same. Like literally. Them share her more. Like them share her more. Like them share her more. She money too. Like them share her more. Like them share her more. You thought I was stealing you? Then they got money to me and I get it. I'm with the Barbie. I'm just like. It's like all of her songs are like depressing. Like them share her more. Like them share her more. Like them share her more. And money too. I'm like, okay. You thought I was stealing you? I get lunch. And I get it for lunch. I get what I want. Like, you thought I was stealing you? So I'm just like, no wonder she was on a basketball hoop sitting up there because it gives I'm about to jump. Her music gives I've had enough. Girl, her music gives a suicidal hotline. Is what her music is. Like literally. I'm just like, aren't they supposed to be like, you know, it's like, it's not like that. It's like, you thought I was stealing you? You thought I was stealing you? I'm just like, this is why people don't like you. this is why people don't like you. Because I feel like Ice Spice doesn't try to give like I'm better than you, but she gives I'm better than you. I understand why people want to slap her. Not me. I don't want to slap her. But I understand why like other girls want to slap her. Like I get it. I get it. I get why y'all want to. I get it. I get it why you just want to. I get why JC. I get that. I get it. It's like this girl that just comes out of nowhere, like fucking fire crotch, just comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, fire crotch. Just comes out of nowhere, you know. And then it's like all of the growth that's been putting in like actual work. It's like they get completely ignored, you know. Like a lot of female rappers that been doing their thing, you know, even like the Coil, you know, people like that, you know, Lattos and you know, the new girls coming up, the city girls, you know, like other girls that have been putting in work. And then all of a sudden, here she comes. It's like, who is this? Because all I can tell y'all is Ice Spice is Cardi B's replacement. Now, if you're literally going to replace somebody, I feel like this is a replacement. I do. Because how Ice Spice is coming out, like getting recognition from people like Nicki Minaj and stuff like that, that's how Cardi was supposed to come out. She should come out. That's how, you know, if they had it that way, she would have came out like that. Like underneath, you know, another like rap star. Because the song Borders at Barbie World, that's a good song. I like Ice Spice in that song. She gives more energy in it. And I don't know if it's Nicki pulling it out of her because they're going back and forth with the rap. But I do like her on that song. But the other songs are kind of just like Debbie Downers to me. You know, they're kind of like You know, like I like when I hear rap, you know, I like it to pump me up, especially like when I'm working out, you know, and stuff like that. Honestly, I have her on, but the Barbie World song, I don't skip that. I let that whole song play. But when Munch and that stuff come up, skip. I don't know. It's like no energy. Like the beats be cute that she get on, but it's like little to no energy on her tracks. And I think that's why people like Nicki and Cardi, people like that, because they put a lot of energy. Megan, the Stallion, they put a lot of energy, you know, in their tracks. You know, you kind of feel like, you know, pumps you up, makes you want to dance, makes you want to get up, you know. But with her, that's her music. You just sit down and listen to. You can sit in your chair and dance. Like you ain't gotta get up. You can sit down. Her whole album. Her whole album. And you could just sit there. Like it's like a Sade album. Like you really got, you know, you can dance to your feet to Sade. Hey. You know, you ain't even gotta get up. That's, you know, that's you know, you can gotta get up. But this rap, so it's supposed to be like energy, you know, put into it. It gives lazy, is what it gets. But her performance was okay. It was, and she didn't do much. I mean, she turned around, she twerked a little bit, and then she bent over, she twerked a little bit, and that was pretty much like it. And she came knocking the basketball hoop. But under that, it was dry. Ew. Move right along. So yeah, shout out to Ice Spice. shout out to her. I guess. Her performance energy is, girl, you gotta get that energy up, girl. Because girl, you're boring, girl. Boring. So let's get into the fashion. So Summer Walker and everybody nigga Meech showed up to the awards together. I think Summer Walker looked like Morticia. Gone, girl. She looked like a beautiful Morticia. Again. And Big Meech back there with them glasses on, looking like he been sleeping with everybody but Summer. So so shout out to Summer Walker and Lil Meech. There is still that woman going around that had on Lil Meech chain. She said, "Look, he's still with me. I don't care nothing about them showing up to the EBT Awards together." That's what that word. So I think Summer Walker looked like a beautiful Morticia girl. A beautiful Morticia girl, you look like a Barbie doll, girl. I thought she looked beautiful, looked wonderful. And then she was with that boy. That's what that word. He back there looked like he on his way to church, and she in the front looking like she on her way to the award show. Go on, Summer girl. This look is amazing. I love the dark lip. You look great. I have no quarrels. Girl, I have no quarrels besides you standing here with this nigga that's already cheating on you. Y'all remember 16, 17 days into the relationship. Girl, and you already another woman. So, yeah. So shout out to Summer Walker. She came to the EBT Awards with everybody nigga. Gone, girl, you look wonderful. I can't wait to hear your album of Heartache about this nigga right here. Girl, that's gonna be some real good music, girl. When he finished breaking your heart, girl. Ooh, I can't wait to hear that song, girl. Ooh, girl, that's gonna be good, girl. Mm-hmm. That album gonna be real cute. Now here go Soulja Boy Tell him with the same outfit he been wearing since 2008. Right along. So are we here? Wait a minute, cause hold on, let me. This ain't what you want, really. Are we there yet? Oh, no, we're not. Oh, so here goes Scrappy and Diamond from Cry Mom. Now, I got 39 flavors for that delicious bubble gum. Diamond, girl, you on this carpet looking a mess. Girl, you on this carpet looking prostituted. Girl. So, Diamond, girl, you look a mess, girl. Ooh, Diamond, this is ugly. Diamond, now we know that you love a good wig, girl. But this one ain't it. This one ain't it, girl, and your feet look like you could have been petted or cured, girl. It ain't been neither one of them, girl. But Scrappy looked like he ain't taking care of his churn. That's what that word. Yes, he looks over here looking like a deadbeat, a divorcee. That's exactly what he looked like. It looking like he ain't gonna raise the mother churn that he had. A Diamond C-section of crime mob. She just looking a hot mess. Ooh, Diamond, you look a mess, girl. I said, Diamond, what do you got on? Girl, what's that? I said, oh my word. Oh my word. What does she have on? Gross. So yeah, all this is ugly. And then Scrappy looking like he, look how he looking at his City Trends Gucci. Absolutely. So shout out to City Trends. So both of them look a Ross mess. Yes. Yeah, they look a Ross mess. A rainbow mess, Lord. Is what they look like. I said, what does Diamond get look a mess? Y'all, please hit the like, over 1,100 y'all in the building, please hit the like. Yeah, Diamond looked a whole mess. I'm like, girl, if this is how you was gonna come out and like rub this in Bambi face, I guess, if that's what Scrappy's doing, whatever. Gross. This was gross. Who's Diamond? Diamond was in Crime Mob. She got 39 flavors of this bootylicious bubblegum, raspberry, grape, cherry. Come and get this some yum, 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 baby. Like her. Willy Wonka wanna side me. The girl Willy Wonka wanna date. Her. Gays. Willy Wonka X is who Diamond is. Gays. It shows Bambi was keeping him together. Girl, Bambi and them big ass teeth. Bambi slept with Kirk and how you inviting people to see your wedding that slept with your wife? Kirk and Rashid in the front row. Was that not her that I said? What? I know some of these boobs. I'm like, hell, gross, all gross. I'm like, yeah, Bambi, you got big ass teeth, girl. As many niggas been taking care of you, it's about time you take care of niggas too. That's how you skanks be. Y'all run around, I'm spending his money. I don't care, I'm spending his money. And then y'all fall for the broke nigga. Then y'all fall for the broke guy. Then y'all fall for the broke guy. And then y'all take care of the broke guy. And then y'all want to complain about how you take care of the broke guy. But then complain about all the men that took care of you before you picked the broke guy. I'm like, oh, y'all be so weird. Like, girl. I'm like, what? Like, that's how they be. Like, she used everybody for their money. Kirk, Benzino, all of them. They was all a bag. Kirk was whole married. They was all a bag to her. And then she fall for the broke guy. Why? Why? Why you ain't fall for the dudes with the money? Like, y'all fall for them because that ain't what y'all want. Like, you want a certain person. Okay, well, make sure that person is connected to money because that's what y'all do. Like, it's all about a bag. And then you get what it is you take care of. Then you complaining. I'm the one who took care of you. You could be helping me this. Now, I do this. I do that. Well, like, usually you pick it for money. What happened here? Now you got 2 kids by a broke nigga. You ain't getting no child support or none of that. Now you about to have all the problems that you swore Scrappy didn't have with Erica. Now you want to bond with Erica. Why? Then you just want to run up on me? If I was Erica, I would never had nothing to say to Bambi. I'm getting damn about our kids being related. Girl, my daughter grown. Then my twins ain't related to you, bitch. My twins ain't related to you. Imani grown. Imani just graduated from high school, all of that, girl. Get there. Get there. That's what I get there. Like, if you want a relationship, you want my daughter to have a relationship, okay, she grown. Damn her. That's all I can tell you. I'm about them getting along, talking, growing up. I don't care about none of that. Girl, I care about my daughter Imani seeing her twin siblings. You figure that out. Remember? You was at why you thought you had a nigga. I didn't want the nigga. I wanted what he owed me. Like child support, like and all of that, because I've been taking care of my daughter by myself. Like he helped when he want to, when he feel like he should to avoid going to jail. Then all of a sudden, he got a couple dollars. Girl, please. Like, girl, don't nobody want that broke nigga but you. Consolation prize, he was diamond. Oops. Bum. Nobody feel bad for Bambi. You talking about that was on national TV sleeping with married men? Her. The girl in the jacuzzi. That girl in the jacuzzi with scrappy friends. Kirk and Zena. You talking about her? Girl. Please. So yeah, our reflection is at the BET Awards, and I wanted to know who the hell invited her. Why is she there? Like, I just feel like, why do these non-rapping, non-singing, non-dancing, like, moving right along, we talked about him, yeah, moving right along. Let's get into it, because we should be to JT, because y'all know I want to talk about that. Y'all know I want to talk about B. So, JT and Uzi Vert. Now, let's get into this. So, of course, at the BET Awards, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So, of course, at the BET Awards, yes, we had that. Okay, because we got about 20 minutes, and then I have to take a break, and then we're coming back to talk about Cardi and Offset. So, Cardi and Offset. So now let's give the true tea of this situation. Now, JT had left her seat for a while, okay? And then when she came back to her seat, she was upset, allegedly. But as you see here, JT throws her, is this it? Okay, yeah, this is it. So, JT, after she threw her, what is this? After she threw her? Is that after? Let's look and see. Okay, yeah, because she's yelling. Oh, well, let's just listen to it. Why not? Is there playing music? So it shows Uzi Vert after that. They are sitting next to each other, and Ice Spice is gone, okay? Because JT threw her phone, and he was like, don't you ever disrespect me, blah, 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 blah. And so he's sitting there talking to her, trying to get her to calm down. First of all, I want to say, JT, you are trash for throwing that phone at that man. I don't care how upset you get. That's why Leslie gonna beat your ass. That's what that word. That's why Leslie, your man or sister or whatever he call it, that Leslie gonna whoop your ass. That's what that word. But because you ain't gonna be putting your hands on Uzi. Okay, Leslie is not going to allow that. Okay, Leslie gonna pop out on you. Okay, that's what that word. So JT throwing that phone at Leslie is Lil Uzi Vert's trans self, I believe, because he dresses like a woman, but he calls her Leslie. He named her, not us. He calls her Liz. So his alter ego, Leslie. So yeah, it was Leslie. Okay. So I think that JT is trash for throwing that phone at him, because of the double standard. You know, it's kind of like if a woman sleeps with more than one man, she's a. If a man, but a man can sleep with as many as he wants to, and he's just a man. You know. It's the same thing with women. A woman throws a phone or hits a man or does something to a man or whatever. But if a man does it, he's a woman beater. If a man do it, it's DV. But when she do it, it's she don't play. What? What you mean she don't play? Like, nah. Nobody need to be putting their hands on nobody. And phones hurt because they're hard. Most of them are heavy. So throwing the phone at somebody could be painful. It absolutely can. So that's not cool that she threw that phone and hit him with that phone. She should have never did that. Because if he would have threw it and hit her with a phone, because she was sitting there, whether sitting there talking to a man, next to a man, or just for any reason at all, he'd be all of this and all of that and all of this and all of that. But she doesn't, and she don't play. She throws it in, she ain't no punk. It's like, no, that's not cool. And she should be called out on it because that is trash. Like, girl, all of that, because then, and a lot of times women and men can ruin it for the next. So if a black woman takes her time and dates a black man, right? He dog her, right? So then this other man starts talking to her, and he just so happens to be a different race, whether he's Asian or Latino or white, or something like that. And then it's, you leaving brothers, you a sellout, you a this, you a that. How? Well, then maybe some of you, let's just stop doing people so dirty. It's how I look at it, because you can ruin it for the next person. So instead of them going back into the pool and giving another black man a chance, they decide just, you know what, I don't have enough of niggas. Like, I don't have enough of y'all. Like, no matter what, like, I keep ending up here. So I'm going to try something else. And it could be the same thing with this situation. If Uzi, if they break up or broke up because of this, and he date a Latino girl or a white girl or an Asian girl, it's he ain't never liked black women. What? Like, what? Or you can just conduct yourself as a lady, because her behavior does not speak for all women. It does not. It don't mean all black girls are like that. All black women are like that. No, it does not. That's how she is. They ain't got nothing, no different than little Uzi Vert. How he is how he is. Because Offset cheat don't mean all black men cheat. It don't mean that day. That's what he over there doing. That's him. One does not speak for all. So yeah. But then if he, and then he get on the lead for a white girl, then all of a sudden it's he's always been anti-black. All that weird rock and roll stuff that he always wanted a white girl or something like what? It's like, no, he was clearly with one and a black woman, and while he was with her, this is how he's getting treated. So if he decided just what she ruined it, I'm gonna date anything but because of her, then it's more so why blame him? Blame her. So that she can change her behavior, because that's not cool. For her to think that she can take that phone, because she could have really hurt him. And how she threw that phone, she could have hit him in the eye. Something like that. Like, she could have messed up his vision. Or something like that. All over being trifling, like within that moment. Like, girl. So anyway, I just think that was trash. She didn't have to do that. Very unladylike. I don't think there was anything cool about it. I don't feel like Ice Spice did anything wrong. She did not. But let's get into that. So JT claims she was a little upset because she lost her seat in the audience and denies it had anything to do with Ice Spice. And not only that, she also is this the audio? We're gonna listen to this. Oh no. I think they're playing Offset the music in the background. So after she threw her phone, she actually liked the photograph of them too. But after she threw her phone, you hear the people, if you listen closely to the video, you can hear the people that are there, that are recording her, saying that she mad at him because of Ice Spice. So she clearly said something about Ice Spice. So JT, don't try to cover it up now, girl, please. It was because of Ice Spice. Now, if you watch the BET Awards, there's a song that Uzi Vert has, and with the lyrics, he referring to the girl having a short fro and whatnot underneath her wig and whatnot, and he says Ice Spice, right? So basically saying like she fine like Ice Spice is what he was saying. So he was already on stage in front of the whole world shouting out Ice Spice and basically saying that she's beautiful, and whatnot. So then he leaves the stage and comes back, and when he left the stage to come back, JT had moved. So it's her seat, that's why she was sitting behind instead of with him. When JT came back, she's not only now is he sitting next to Ice Spice. She ain't saying nothing to her, acknowledging her anything. You sitting here caking with this in front of me. You got me up. Because Ice Spice, I believe, was already originally sitting there. So look, Uzi Vert, it was Ice Spice, Lil Uzi Vert, JT. So all three of them were in a row. I don't know where the hell JT went if a man was just performing very ghetto, because I feel like JT left because she did not want to hear Lil Uzi Vert shout out Ice Spice and she be sitting right, that would have been awkward as hell because Uzi Vert wasn't there. So he was sitting in the middle of them, right? So then Lil Uzi Vert get up and go perform this song. He sitting there shouting out Ice Spice. She turned to her left, hit it, go. Like, I'm not about to sit here, you shout me, I'm not about to do that. I'm like, She like, no. Oh, I gotta pee. You know, like, laying up here, and tried to come back when he had already shot her out, because that would have been weird. Like, honestly, like, you shot this out. If you shot anybody, it should be me. Especially in a song. And you talking about somebody looking good or something like that. JT ain't got no hair. Her hair's short. You can... You could have said like JT, she ain't got no hair. Nah. Or you could have said her. You could have said JT. She ain't got nothing but a little piece of crumb up there underneath that. Because that's what I thought you talked about. I was like, oh, okay. And then he said Ice Spice. I'm like, oh. Interesting. So she didn't want to sit there. So she got up and moved. And that's what that word. Moved around until after he got done saying that. So then when she come back, not only did she lose her spot, not only did that happen, but on top of that, you sitting here caking with this. You sitting here kicking with this. And so she's, say something about it. He say something she don't like. And then that's when she threw her phone. Like, don't disrespect me because of what he said. She also says, "Look, don't talk to me like that. Like, who you talk to?" So he said something she didn't like because she said something he didn't like about Ice Spice. And she was sitting right next to him. So it's like, why would, because as soon as she threw that phone, Ice Spice leaves. Ice Spice, she gets up and walks away. Like, immediately. She don't waste no time. Yeah. She don't waste any time getting up, exiting the place that she was sitting within that moment. She did not wait. She got right up and bounced. Is what that word. And that's what that word. That's what that word. So I'm not buying it with JT saying that it had nothing to do with Ice Spice. You are lying. You are absolutely lying. And how I know she's lying is because you hear the people. They're literally saying they can hear. If you yelling, they hear what you yelling. Because you can hear her yelling in the audio. So if she says something about Ice Spice, why would people just say that? Why are the people sitting there, JT, just making it about Ice Spice? If you were mad because you lost your seat, then why would they say she yelling because she lost her seat? No. No, ma'am. You were yelling because of Ice Spice. And you felt disrespected coming to the awards with your man and he in his face after he already shot her out and all that. But they ain't got to do with Ice Spice, honestly. I feel like Ice Spice is innocent. She ain't know. What did she do besides sit in her seat? Like, that is all she did. Like, she can't help it, that people be all up in her face. Like, I can't help it, you're thirsty. Like, girl, get your... Girl, get him. You thought I was spelling him? JT him much. So it's like, girl, what Ice Spice did to me was mature. Getting up and walking away. Because they ain't got nothing to do with her. I would have walked away too. Like, girl, I came to enjoy myself, girl. I did not come here for none of that. Get your nigga. Like, girl, I don't want your man, I promise you. Get your man, girl. Ain't nobody looking for him, checking for him. Girl, he all yours, I promise. Don't nobody want Leslie but you. Girl, come over here and get Leslie. Girl, come over here and get Leslie. Shout out to Tina for the super sticker. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetie. But yeah, so it's like, girl, you tried. Like, girl, you absolutely tried. Girl, you're lying. You know, it was about, and it makes sense. You know, so I can't be mad at her, you know, for feeling that way, but I don't think she have to do it so publicly. It can be embarrassing. It can absolutely be embarrassing. Okay, so we are at the 120 mark. Okay, I don't want this video to be long. I like it'd be easy for people to catch up on our lives. So we will be right back in like 10 minutes. You ain't even gotta leave if you don't want to. And we'll be right back to talk about Cardi and Offset. Offset says that Cardi cheated on him. So we're going to get into that, okay? I want to keep the topic separate. This was all about the BET Awards. This happened at the BET Awards, and this is the cutoff. Now we're to Cardi and Offset. So I will be right back live about Cardi and Offset. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. And we will be right back. Girl, Tasha K done did it again.